Oh, hey kids. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. And in the spirit of the season, I'm going to be reading a wonderful little story about the wastewater produced during hydraulic fracturing operations. I think you're going to enjoy it. 'Twas the dawn before Earth Day when all through the fields the workers stood guessing their petroleum yields. Metal pipings were fitted and placed with great care to stop methane plumes diffusing up into the air. "The tanker is full!" yelled an elderly spotter. It was time to ship off all that fracking wastewater. Now the water itself was now oily and black. It sloshed and it waved as the truck drove it back. When it made a sharp turn, the truck shook with a clatter. The water spilled out each time with a splatter. A chemical cocktail exposed on the surfaces, with surfactants mixed in for lubricant purposes. Now there were biocides, resins, and halogens too, and that wasn't all in the chemical spew. The exact composition depends on the field, but the industry's not talking, their lips are all sealed. The next time it rained, water flowed and it wound, bringing all that stuff with it down into the ground. It sank through the vadosone and capillary fringe, where water's pulled upward like a tiny syringe. It creeped all the way down to the saturated zone through effective pore spaces in ancient limestone. Now some of the components were non-aqueous phase liquids. Those sank to the bottom and formed a meniscus. The rest, like the halogens and biocides still, were sucked up through a well for a drink to refill. What happened to the rest, you may curiously ask? It was injected 1,000 feet under the grass, deep down where surely it can't do much harm, until the lubricating water causes a quake on the farm. In Texas alone, we've got 8,000 wells. That's a lot of potential for hazardous swells. Now I know this sounds frightening and frankly quite dark, but it isn't too late. You can still make your mark. Get up and speak out. There's politicians to sway. Don't mess with Texas, and have a happy Earth Day. Wasn't that just heartwarming? Hey, I'm trying to film over here and you're printing on the printer.